Now I'm back. So with the pillow, you really want the pillow to make your head parallel to the rest of your body, not to tip it back or to tip it forward particularly, right?
Yeah. What it's doing, if we think of the muscles along the back, the erector spinae muscles, they overlap. So you've got ones that come from the head down to here. And there's not just one length like that. They're going varying distances of 3 to 4 segments, up to 7 or 9. And then you've also got the ones coming from the pelvis. And this isn't to scale, like the distances aren't accurate, but the point is they overlap, right?
Right.
So if this goes this way, you can see how the blue would shorten,
right,
but the green would lengthen.
Right.
So it drags the head into this position.
Okay.
So what we need is an ability for this to shorten. For this to shorten,
and that
but
to
also for that to stay in the same position.
Right.
So it's can this stay in this position, and can this change position? And you should be able to do to some degree of that. But what we get with compensations is that people create synergies. They have areas that used to move independently of each other, now moving together. And that's okay for some movements, maybe like a sport task. But if it's something that's repetitive and something you do a lot of, and breathing is what we do the most during the day, that's 17 to 30,000 reps, that's a lot of movement of poor coupling or poor mechanics. So we need to improve this, which then, has that whole sort of waterfall trickle-down effect into sympathetic, parasympathetic activity. So that's talking about digestion, talking about effects on blood pressure, you're talking about respiratory ability, and not to mention that down in this area here, if you're breathing more abdominally, then you're getting air into the area that has more blood flow, so your chance of getting oxygen into your system is higher. If you breathe more up in the chest, there's less blood up there, so you're not going to get as much exchange. You might, if you're exercising, because blood's going to be pumping a little bit more around the body, but if at rest, or just like a low level activity, you're trying to get it down into here and maintain some stability.
Okay.
Yeah. So to sum it up, you need an ability to get along this line and stay comfortable there in the middle, while maintaining a tension in this area. So a balloon is a good example. When you breathe into a balloon, there's an elastic recoil to it. It's not just loose. It's not like a plastic bag. So when you breathe into this area, there should be a tension that is pushing against that fill, so that when you breathe out, that tension recoils and it creates that corset. If you don't have that, then you'll stay loose and long, and you'll stay short in the diaphragm, and you won't fully breathe in ever because you're already in that position, and you'll never fully breathe out, which is when our body relaxes. During the exhale, that's our parasympathetic phase, and it should be longer. But that cycle isn't accurate, and you sort of even out 1-to-1, and not a good long-term strategy. Yeah.
Living proof.